Good day everyone. Good day ma'am. So before we start, let me introduce myself first. I am Antonio Linata Jr., a BScrim student. So today, the topic that we are going to discuss is all about the PNP Drug Enforcement Unit, structures, powers, and functions. So first, the PNP DEU, PNP-wide along with PNP-DG. DEG is one of the responsible units, revised PNP Manual on Anti-Illegal Drugs Operations and Investigation 2014 for the prevention and control of illegal drug in support of the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, or PDEA, as mandated by law. NAPOCOM Resolution Number 2017-317 approved the reorganizations, renaming of the PNP Anti-Illegal Drug Group, PNP AIDG, as PNP Drug Enforcement Group, PNP DEG, and the operations of the Drug Enforcement Unit, or DEUs, under the PNP Territorial Units. So, under the NAPOCOM Resolution 2017-317, so, ang una nirakuan is an PNP AIDG. So, next is an DEG. And yung bago natin nira, and rename nira, reorganize nira, so asya na pinaka-recent nga names and organization, which is an DEUs, and Drug Enforcement Units. So the purpose of changing our renaming of the organization is to make more organized and coordinated and capable of tackling bigger and more complicated problems. So next, the purpose of reorganizations and renaming, creating Drug Enforcement Unit under the PNP Territorial Units is aimed at intensify PNP campaign in effectively dealing with the complexity of drug operations involving organized crime groups in drug trafficking and in eradicating or dismantling the clandestine drug laboratories and other plant sources of illegal drugs. So eradicating or dismantling, meaning to stop the productions of illegal drugs. So, kasi ito na meaning sa eradicating or dismantling. Ang clandestine drug laboratories naman asya ini ang mga secret facilities that is asya ini mga facilities that nagmamanufactured sa mga illegal drugs. So, say for example, ang mga warehouse na mga facilities na haragyo, mga isolated area, sana. As ito na an aim sa DEU is to eradicate or dismantling of clandestine laboratories and other plant sources of illegal drugs. So next, the PNP Territorial Units Enforcement Unit shall perform, among others, the following functions. First is act as operating arm of the PNP on demand reduction strategy. So, ang DEU must conduct a community-based program, activities, or seminars to promote awareness of how harmful the drug is. Next is implement the anti-illegal drug strategy of the PNP in their respective areas of responsibility. So, ang DEU is responsible siya for enforcing the national anti-drug plan within their jurisdictions. They conduct surveillance and buy bust. Next is to strictly implement the protocols on the conduct of anti-illegal drug operations. So, say for example, bago sila mag-grade, the DEU must coordinate to the PDEA to secure a warrant and ensure that all the actions are properly recorded and reported. So before sila mag-conduct operation, kailangan nila gud top and PDEA kay sila magud ang lead agency. Next is D. Be responsible for the service of warrant of arrest and conduct of manhunt operation. So, dili naman, say for example, kung may nakatakas nga drug suspect katapos niyo mag-raid, the DEU must or all will conduct the follow-up manhunt operation to locate and arrest the suspect. Last is coordinate any matters and mutual concern with other PNP units as well as with the units of the Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP and other law enforcement agencies which are operating within their respective areas of jurisdictions. Next, the PNP has innovated its anti-drug unit to respond to the demands of the time and its people. Particularly, the PNP Anti-Illegal Drug Group has been renamed and reconstituted uniformly PNP-wide in order to address the problem of abuses that generate public dismay, disgrace, and disfavor. The PNP's arm against illegal drug, which the said agency utilized for its anti-illegal drug campaign, was NAPOCAM Resolution 2017-2017. The PNP likewise issued a command memorandum dated January 19, 2018 with subject PNP Supplemental Operation Guidelines and adherence to the policies on anti-illegal drugs campaign. This recent issuance, along with memorandum dated September 8, 2018, entitled Guidelines in the Recalibrated Anti-Illegal Drugs Campaign, is currently being used as of date by the DEU within the territorial units, PNP-wide. The latter expressly provide for its purpose with textually freeze us. So, the PNP's reorganization through NAPOCAM Resolution number 2017 and subsequent memorandum in 2018 reflect its commitment to reform and accountability in the conduct of anti-drug operations. So these policies were designed to rebuild public trust, ensure lawful enforcement, and make the Drug Enforcement Unit (DEU) more efficient and credible instrument in the fight against anti-illegal drugs. Fight against illegal drugs. Recalibrated war on drugs is designed to align the PNP's campaign against illegal drug with the President's directive to be relentless and chilling to the high-value targets or HVTs, who continues to peddle illegal drugs, including their patrons and protectors, while saving the lives of drug dependents and their families from the destructive effect of drug abuse. The PNP DU, when it is under control, is control and directions of the PNP territorial unit concerned. This unit is responsible for the prevention and control of the illegal drugs in support of PDS as amended. So, the recalibrated war on drugs aims to focus on the big time and drug offenders while protecting and rehabilitating drug users. So, actually, and big time drug offenders and high value targets. So the DU has been following the composition based on the January 19, 2018 memorandum, page 6, vetting and selections of DU members. Number 2, on its regional scale, the Police Regional Drug Enforcement Unit, PRDEUs, consisting of 8 members headed by the regional directors, PROs, which shall concentrate on the high value and across district, province, city, borders in coordination with district directors, provincial directors, and city directors. In the provinces, the Provincial Drug Enforcement Unit, PDU, consists also of 8 members, and it's headed by the Provincial Director of Police Provincial Office and shall conduct operations against provincial each high-value targets and across city municipal borders. Next is pursuant to 2014 revised Manual on Drug Operations and Investigation. The team of Special Operating Unit (SOU) PNP Drug Enforcement Group may likewise to be composed of only 8 members, which are: first is team leader, supervise and coordinate the entire operation. So, ini na team leader is same gap siya sa assistant leader. Sira ang nag-operate, sira sa supervise sa mugos na operations. They ensure that all the members are understand their jobs or rules. Next is purveyor. This member act as the undercover operative. So, siya ni ang member nga nagdi-disguise during the operation, during the undercover operations. So, ini nga purveyor, siya ni nagpo-possess sa mga buyers during the bypass operation. So next is arresting officer, responsible for physically apprehending the suspect after the drug transactions has been completed. So they must be informed the suspect of their rights and ensure that the arrest is done according to the rules of criminal procedures. So next is seizing inventory office. This officer takes custody the seized evidence, illegal drugs, bypass money, paraphernalia, or etc. So they ensure that all the items are properly inventoried, photographed, and documented. So alin kanina sa 5 is investigator in case, handle the documentations and follow-up investigation after the operation. So ang ginihimo sila nga member sa arresting officer na investigator in case, ang trabaho is they prepare the affidavit, spot report, inventory and case files, and later coordinate with the prosecutor for the filing of the appropriate charges. So next, 7 na, backup security. These members provide the perimeter security and tactical support during the operation. So trabaho sa backup security, sila nag-ensure sa safety sa bugos na team, operating team. And also they prevent the suspect from escaping. Next is the recorder. A recorder naman is the document that documents the chronological sequence of the operation from briefing to post-operation procedure. So they keep a record of all the events, times, and actions taken, serving as a vital documentation for accountability and case validation. So next, the vetting and selections of DEU members are also set forth strictly. And vetting meaning it is a process in which the individuals undergo a investigation or evaluation. Each unit must ensure the proper vetting of the members of the DEU through stringent screening and thorough background investigation. So before daw mag-join sa organization or DEU, kailangan mo na umagi sa masinsinang background checking. Next is the DEU members shall be at least 5 years in the service. So, the DEU members must have at least 5 years of sufficient experience in police service bago sila mag-join sa DEU, ensuring that they are knowledgeable, disciplined, and mature in handling the sensitive operations. And also, only one in DEU shall be established in the regional and provincial down to the municipal and station levels only. So, there should be only one DEU established per regional, provincial, to prevent the redundancy and ensuring focus, coordinated, and accountability. And consisting of 8 members only, limited only in 8 members for maintaining a manageable team size that allows for better supervisions, coordinations, and specializations within the group. That's all. Thank you.